Well, today Mikel Arteta is going to have to hold his press conference for the game of football. They're going to be playing tomorrow against Luton Town. It's going to be played at Emirates, and time is going to have to change. Now it's going to be played at 45 hours. That's when the game football is going to be played, and so keep it a point that he really watch in and obviously don't really miss out onto the game. Time is going to have to shift because we are really coming to the level of obviously giving you the best that you guys deserve. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. Saka Martinelli, huge update coming in through from this channel, and he has also gone ahead and talked about how he expects obviously make the rotations because of the very many players really having as a side of Arsenal, and so much more in to come in here. So this is the Arsenal News Show, third video of the day. Hope today we really bring you like 5 videos in here onto the Rokani Media Football. We thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims. Ramadan Kareem. Hope the holy month of Ramadan is really treating you well, and let's continue to obviously put up the best that you guys deserve. Now, to the Christians, may the living to God bless your banner. Let's start it off with Mikel Arteta. He was asked on whether Gabriel Martinelli is fit enough to play 90 minutes because he came on and played like 17-18 minutes when Arsenal was drawing with Man City over the weekend. Arteta said he is because he was available to play against a really tough opponent 3 days ago. Again, we train today and see the state of every player and make the right decision tomorrow. So a training session is going to be held, and it's really going to be very, 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 very intense to see to it that these players are going to obviously get back to the training ground after that well fought game when they're playing against City, and they went ahead to put up a shift that saw them really not even consider and keep a clean sheet, taking David Raya to that number. But Martinelli came on, and the manager's telling us that he has been training for the previous 3 days and he was really doing great, and they accept that he is going to really come out and be fit to start into the game of Luton Town. He's really a very good player, and you at a certain point X would wish to have him onto the left flank in the fire. How much Gabriel Jesus was really giving, but this guy was really out of this world in as far as doing the job of a left forward is concerned. That is Gabriel Martinelli. He's in his own league, by the way. For everyone who thinks that Martinelli is really a regular player, Martinelli is not a regular player. He's unreal, I tell you, because the system of Arsenal thrives so much onto him because of the pace that he puts up. Most of the times you find it out that Arsenal really utilize the pace. For example, when you look at the game that Arsenal was playing against Brentford, you remember the 2 times that Ramsdale went ahead to release Trossard. Trossard is not as super fast or ultra fast as Martinelli. Martinelli is an ultra fast player whose pace has always gone ahead obviously take him miles, and he is one of those players that if at all you're having him against Luton Town, you understand that he can really create something from nothing as a player. And in that midfield, I really understand he's really gonna do a lot when it comes to that. So for me, Martinelli, past fit to come in through and really play for the side of Arsenal as take on Luton Town is a huge boost, and I'm gonna come up with the match preview. Hope he gets into the starting 11, but there is nothing good like having him back and having a fully fit squad in the remaining games of the season to obviously sorry about that, to obviously come out and really put in a shift that is really well required. That is something very important for the players and fans of Arsenal. So Gabriel Martinelli is fit to start against Luton Town. That has been confirmed by Mikel Arteta. So we wait and see whether he starts or not. But the way Mikel Arteta loves this boy, he might really start him to this game of football, provided he's really fit to come in through and really play the best in there for you. So let's leave that and let's go to Bukayo Saka. Teta was asked on Bukayo Saka's fitness wise. He said, yeah, he's fine. Obviously, we haven't trained, we've recovered and have a short live session today to prepare for the game, and we will see whether he's in the best condition to start or not to start. So Arteta says Saka deserves to obviously be assessed and see whether he's gonna start or not gonna start. And I know the worry is all about this guy coming in through, known as Bukayo Saka, to obviously face a physical team, because Luton Town is a physical team with physical players, and if at all you really get in a player who is really having a little bit of a knock, it might really surge in the due course, and that might really cost them a lot to obviously see to it that they really get in a player like Bukayo Saka. But all in all, Saka is one of those players that he would love to obviously get into your side to come in through and really do the job. Then he was asked on whether there is an opportunity to give him time to recover. That is, he said, we are just thinking about Luton and preparing for the game in the best possible way and earn the right to beat them. And if at all you're really wanting to earn the right to beat them and you're Mikel Arteta, then it comes in a better way. But for Saka, I also have a thought that he's really gonna go through lots of huge steps at Arsenal to obviously get back to the Saka we're gonna hate to see that made you guys name him the star boy. So for that, we wait and see how that pans out for Bukayo Saka. But that injury he got, I think someone stepped over him and he really went ahead to obviously lose out on a lot. He was also asked on whether Saka, there is an opportunity to give him time to recover. He said, we are thinking about the side. So giving him time to recover is like maybe resting him or not even making him on the bench, but I don't think that Saka would even accept it, because he believes that there is something he has to offer to the side of Arsenal this season that has hugely been waited for by the people down in the different countries where they support the side of Arsenal. And for him, when I had obviously approach him physically, such questions can really come in through. But he's really a very good player, and we anticipate he's going to come in through to put in a shift. Now, Arteta, Arteta asked on having his squad available now. The games are coming thick and fast. He said, yeah, we have discussed that and pushing each other and are being available to contribute in any way to help us win the game and perform consistently at the level that we need to. So we are going to need everybody. And obviously, the biggest blessing that Arsenal is going to have to have are the players that have been injured coming in very quickly in one of the most ties that I'll always want to see. So when you look at Arteta, having all his players available is a very huge sign that maybe he might be having a lot of buttons to press every time the games are not going in well to obviously make the substitution or else change the tactics in there for you. So having those players that have gone ahead obviously coming through and really have some little bit of experience are really good, but never at any one point rule out the side of Arsenal when it comes to having very many players. By the way, it's one of the teams that doesn't really have 2 or 3 players injured. If they're having one player, if they're having a player injured, he should be one. And the reason as to why he's injured is really known in there for you. So that is it coming in through from RD. And lastly, Arteta on how he keeps all his players motivated regardless of playing time. He said that's certainly something really important. They really want to feel it, and the way to feel it is to play minutes. When they don't have the capacity to show what can they do, they have to show it in training. as we have to be close to him and have to convince them to do exactly it and earn the right to play. So that is the manager Mikel Arteta, and we all know that if at all we're having a fully fit squad, some players will come out and say, I'm not playing enough, but because you are aiming for Europe, that slot will be really available in there for you. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me your thoughts about Martinelli, Saka pass fit for the game of Luton Town in the comment section below, and everything you're gonna hit with here down in. So thank you guys for watching through. I sign out for now. See you later as I call upon for your reactions and Porsche to and don't forget, obviously, do the needful and really subscribe. Guys, I'm out. Since morning I haven't gone ahead, obviously rest a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. Let me see how far I can go, but in the next 2 hours I'm returning with the match preview in here. I'm out.